Hey there guys, it's Josh. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we got our starter Pokemon, and we went through a lot. Starter Pokemon, route, we got to Cherry Grove City. We eventually met with Professor Pokemon, and he gave us an egg to go get to Professor Elm. Unfortunately, there's something going on back at the good professor's lab, so we need to actually hoof it back and see what's the hubbub about. But right now, we got an owl in our way, guys. I've never seen an owl. But I guess when they sleep, it's really funny because I guess they're just flat on their like bellies or something. It's really weird. But I also heard they're very vicious animals, which I'm surprised because I just assumed they're like just any other bird, where they just avoid people. But I didn't expect them to be like vicious. You know, that's just ugh. All right. That was actually a new Pokemon we found, but I kind of want to wait on that because it's a little important. Are these guys up here still battling? They are still battling. Guys, the professor's in danger! With the fruit-bearing trees as well. If you guys wanted to get more berries or more PSN poison cure berries, if you... Do I need to heal? No. If you actually wait a full 24 hours, I believe, there will be another one there. Oh, it's this guy! You got a What was the voice I gave him? You got a Pokemon at the lab? What a waste. A wimp like you? Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. We got the Nameless Wanderer. It's technically our first boss battle, or at least our first trainer battle. So trainer battles are different, where obviously they're, compared to wild battles, the AI is a lot smarter than the wild Pokemon. So... Jeez, that was a critical hit! Oh, he growled. So growl lowers my attack stat, so Scratch will do less damage. But yeah, trainer battles not only are a little more tougher because the Pokemon are generally higher leveled, the trainers also use them in a smarter way. But the benefit... Jeez, another crit! The benefit of it is they give you much more experience. 67 experience. Huh? Are you happy you won? I got 300 Pokédollars. My name's... I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Sure, buddy. Did he even hit me? He didn't even touch me. Wait a minute. Why do I have full health? Why? I could have swore I didn't heal. I thought I was missing 1 HP. Was I not? Whatever. So with these ledges, you can't go up them, but you can jump down them. Quick little shortcut. Easy peasy. I'm confused. He had 25 HP, right? Why does he have 26 now? He's full healed. Unless... Nah, why would he heal you? Well, we're back at New Bark Town. Instead of the Tree Bark Town, or the Old Bark, or the Bark. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently, it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? So, you can name your rival whatever. People like to name him, you know, like... bad words. But, nah, I'm gonna call him, honestly, I'm gonna call him something not too bad. I can't, dang it. I can't, oh man, but, sure, why not? Let's do this. Butthead. I can't spell it. So Butthead was his name. Thanks for helping me with my investigation. Yes, his legal name. His parents hated him. I mean, technically speaking. Butthead. Josh, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Professor Pokemon's big discovery? He gave me the mystery. I gave him the mystery egg. Yes! But, is it a Pokemon egg? If it is, it's a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? Josh, is that true? That's incredible! He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Josh, you may have what it takes to become the champion. I have one Pokemon level 8, my guy. Like, I get it. 10-year-olds are usually, that's the role. But it's like if... I mean, I get he's trying to hype me up. Like, you tell a kid, it's like, hey, you could be president one day. And you're just lying to their face. Watch them become president. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Josh, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure you talk to your mom. Okay. Oh, okay. What's up, my guy? Josh, use these on your Pokedex quest. You got Pokeball. I think you just get 5 of them. It doesn't say Pokeballs. But yeah, catch Pokemon. Throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon to get them. Yeah, so Pokeballs are what you use to catch wild Pokemon. You cannot use Pokeballs on trainer battles. You cannot take their Pokemon. Hey, mother. Hey, mama. Wow, that's a cute Pokemon. Where did you get it? So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for you. On a long journey, money is important. Do you want me to save your money? Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll take care of your money. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. You need to work as a team. Now go on. Yeah, so you can have your mom save money for you, or not. So after every battle, it'll say if you earn like 100 Poké-Dollars, it'll say, you sent some to mom. Oh, we got another guy coming out here. I've seen you only a couple times. Have you caught... How many Pokemon have you caught? I don't know what he said. Would you like me to show you how to catch Pokemon? No. Oh, fine then. Anyway, if you want to catch Pokemon, you have to walk a lot. While that's not true, technically, I could stand in this patch of grass and just do this. And I'll eventually run into something. But I don't want to. Because what I want to catch is not actually on this route. So yeah, Pokemon catching is... Pokemon catching is actually really easy. Except for, like, stronger stuff. Early on, it's actually really easy. You're supposed to weaken the Pokemon before you catch them, but even this early on, you can just throw a Pokeball at a full health Pokemon. And after you catch that Pokemon, you'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah, you can only hold about 6 Pokemon. But if you catch like a 7th one, it goes to your PC box, which is something we'll get to later. If you want to fill up the Pokedex, by all means, it is very difficult to get a complete Pokedex without any sort of trading. So if you just want to play the game normally, you don't have to catch everything. Just catch what you want. Yeah, so after we battled that guy, the guys up here are now not fighting anymore. But there's actually something on this route I want to catch before we do that. Alright, here we go. Finally found it. It took me a little while. Zubat is actually what I want for my next team member. Zubat is a poison flying oh, thank goodness. Is a poison flying Pokemon. You want to get, when you battle Pokemon, to catch them specifically, you want to get them as little HP as possible. Afterwards, you just go to your Pokeballs and use it. It's super simple. If you give them like a status condition like poison, paralysis, or sleep, freeze, or burn, it does increase the chance of catching it. I would not recommend burn or poison because those do damage the Pokemon. Oh, nice, we caught it. A little delayed reaction. Bet Pokemon. During the day, it gathers with others and hangs from the ceilings of old buildings and caves. Cool. All right, let's give the nickname to Zubat. Zubat, oh man, I'm so bad with nicknames. I don't know why I thought of this, but I'm going to give him this name. Darius. It just sounds funny to me. So there we go. We got Darius on the team. So we got Bert and Darius. Don't ask me why I got these names. I'm not... If it were me, if it were really up to me, I would not nickname these Pokemon. But I know, like, the Let's Play etiquette is nicknaming them. It is very weak at the moment, with the only move being Leech Life. But that's okay. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I am going to train up this Zubat to at least level 5 or 6 off screen. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about not being able to use it. I was getting to something, but I do not remember what it was. I do have a bunch of notes here as well. I took notes for this Let's Play that I kind of want to go over. I'm hoping I can do this. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to switch Darius to the front, and I'm going to grind him up to at least 5 or 6. I will meet you guys right back over in Cherry Grove. Okay, I'm back. I got Darius up to level 6, and he did learn a new move, Supersonic, which is a 55 accurate move, 55% accuracy. It has, it if it hits, it will confuse the opponent, where every now and then it could actually damage them, hurt themselves in confusion. So yeah, we got Darius up, so hopefully that'll be good. Its only move still is Leech Life, which is a bug type move. So if we actually come across any grass types, it'll actually be very, very helpful. So let's go up towards the next trainer. I want to say this guy should be the first trainer. I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. I do not look weak. I just trained for a few minutes. Youngster Joey, possibly the most popular trainer in the world. Darius. Let's use Supersonic. And it didn't affect him, which means it's just another word for it missed. Let's try it again. Oh, cool, it hit. Which means now he's confused. So now he has a chance to hurt himself in his confusion. Come on. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so he hurt himself in its confusion. So he does himself... Oh, that's actually a good chunk of damage. We're going to use Leech Life, which is... Actually, it damages him, it takes some energy from him, and gives it to me. He's not gonna... What? He just is for one turn? Critical hit! Okay, I'm switching to Bert. I didn't expect it to be this bad. Do it, Bert! We got Bert and Darius. Let's use Scratch. I don't like to use Rage. Rage is a weaker Scratch. Until you just get more and more damage. So Darius and Bert gain experience. So because they both on the field, they both split the experience. And Bert grew to level 11. Alright, cool. So what I am going to do is I will also off-screen every now and... Like, you won't... I don't know how well my cutting will be. It's been a long time since I edited any videos. Because this is right after doing episode 1. I will off-screen, like, heal Pokemon. So, like, right... Now, I was probably in, like, this spot or something. But yeah, so now he's healed. Now Darius is healed. Oh, we gotta fight this guy now. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Then you have to battle. So this is a guy who beat Youngster Joey. And who do we have right here? We have Youngster Mikey. He sent out as Pidgey. So he has 2 Pokemon. This is probably why he won. Go Darius. Darius the Zubat. Oh, nice, Supersonic hit. The rule of thumb with me, at least, is if a move is very little, like, not very accurate, unless it's an attacking move, but even then, maybe, if I use it twice and it missed both times, don't even use it anymore. It's not worth it. Oof. Yeah, Leech Life is not doing it. Is it going to hurt itself in its confusion? It is not. I'm actually going to swap to Bert for this one as well. Darius is not having a very good debut when it comes to being a good Pokemon right now. It's probably also not going to be very useful during the first gym. The first gym is the Flying Gym. And Darius is a poison flying. Now, just because it's flying on flying doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. I'm going to try Darius again. It's that Leech Life is a bug type move, and bug is weak against flying. That's why it didn't do that much damage to Pidgey. Supersonic? Nice! I'm getting a lot of good luck with this Supersonic accuracy. He's confused. He's going to hurt himself in his confusion. He did not. That's fine. Oof. Tail Whip. Tail Whip lowers my defense. So if he were to do a tackle on me, it would do extra damage. Let's Leech Life to get some of my HP back at least. I got 1. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, man, that's not good. That is not good at all. Let's do another Leech Life. Let's hope. It's probably going to snap out of confusion, honestly. This will be the 3rd turn. Come on. Okay, good. That did a lot of damage. Okay, I'm going to keep Darius out. It's going to snap out. Like, I know for a fact. But even if it does, yeah, it's not confusing more tackle. That's going to... Oh, man. Oh, that was a critical hit, too. So critical hits are basically hits that do double the damage, but it's random when it happens. Nice. There we go. Darius's first battle that he won by himself. That was a trainer battle. So he defeated Youngster Mikey. That's strange. I won before. You probably just need to train more, my guy. So we go around here. Oh, okay. Sure. I want to say it's about, well, not right here. It would be a little more up, that if you did not talk to your mom before leaving Newbark Town, she would give you a call and ask, say, hey, do you want me to save money for you? So if you forget to talk to her, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, what do we got here? I'm not a trainer, but if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. Okay. Oh, so like this person right here. Instead of bug Pokemon, I found a trainer. Yeah, me. Prepare to feel my wrath. And that was easy peasy. Darius did grow a level too. He just had 2 Caterpies, so nothing. It'd be, yeah, right here during the transition. So now we're at Route 31. These trees, you'll see there's a bunch of different kinds of trees. But this tree in particular is actually a cut tree. If you have a move called Cut, you can actually cut down the tree and create a little shortcut. There's one right here as well. So if you had Cut, which you would not have this early, this early in the game, instead of going through the grass, you can just cut the tree down and, ignore that. But we gotta go through the grass. And this is what I was expecting. Actually, this is important. I don't know where that came from. Bellsprout. So Bellsprout, I don't want to battle, but I did want to show it because there is an... so in Pokemon, you can do this thing called trading. Trading is obviously... it's self-explanatory. You give one Pokemon for another. However, there's difference between trading your friends and in-game trading. So in-game trading, there's someone in the game that's offering a Pokemon in exchange for one of yours. And Bellsprout is an in-game trade opportunity. So I will tell you probably in the next episode, but if you're having trouble with the next gym, catch a Bellsprout. Trust me, I will let you know in the next episode why. Let's talk to this guy. Walked too far today looking for Pokemon. My feet hurt and I'm sleepy. If I were wild Pokemon, I'd be easy to catch. I get it. It's a fruit-bearing tree. It's a bitterberry. I don't know what bitterberries do. Bitterberry. I don't know. Bitterberries cure confusion. So if you have it hold to a Pokemon, it'll actually cure their confusion. And there is an item there I want. Gimme, gimme, gimme. But I actually need to... Darius doesn't have a lot of PP left for his moves. I caught a bunch of Pokemon. Let me battle with you. Alright. And then we get this item, a Pokeball. Cool. So the Pokeball used for Darius, we just got back. No big deal. Actually, no, I'll explain what that in-game trade is for. I found a good Pokemon in Dark Cave. I'm going to raise it to take on Faulkner. He's the leader of Violet City's gym. Yeah, so there is a cave over there I did blatantly ignore because there's nothing you can do in it right now. There is a Pokemon called Geodude you can catch if you're having trouble, which is a rock type. But it's not something I really want to go over yet. I'll go over much, much later. So right here. If you go in this house, I believe you talk to this guy right here. I click Pokemon. Do you have Bellsprout? Want to trade it for my Onix? So Onix is not the best Pokemon. It is a speedy defensive Pokemon. I did use it on my most recent Gold run. And I eventually evolved it to a Steelix. But Onix is really, really good for the first gym. Even if you're not going to use Onix for any rest of the game, if you're having trouble because you got like Chikorita, and you're having trouble with the first gym, that Onix is fantastic. So we're going to heal. I really like the Pokemon jingle. I'm glad they don't ever change it. So yeah, we're in Violet City, and there's a cool bunch of stuff to come here for. We got Earl's Pokemon Academy. That'll just teach you the basics of just any Pokemon, really. Here we have the gym, so we could fight the gym right now. However, it wouldn't hurt to get a little extra training in. There are different places to go, but first place we're actually going to go is up north. This is Sprout Tower. Sprout Tower is going to be fantastic for Darius. There are wild Pokemon here. During the day, it's just Rattata. But during the night, it's going to be also Ghastly, which is a ghost-type Pokemon. So the big thing with Darius which Leech Life, you see how underneath the name it has this PP? Well, it stands for power points. It says 15 out of 15. That means it can only use the move 15 times before it can't use it anymore. And to get more PP, you need to go heal. Unfortunately, Leech Life is a very, very weak move. And I took on just 3 of that guy's Bellsprout, and it took all the PP for Leech Life and like 2 Supersonics. So this guy's required, so I have to show him. The first guy was not. At least, gosh, I hope not. Well, I didn't show it, so there you go. Yeah, so we got Sage Chow. And all these guys have are Bellsprout. And if you're training up like a Cyndaquil, this is cake. This is absolutely cake for your Cyndaquil. For Totodile, it'll be very tough because these guys know Vine Whip, which is a grass-type move, which is super effective. However, for someone like Darius, it's very, very easy. Because Leech Life it's not super effective because Bug is super effective to grass, but Bellsprout's also part poison, and that makes it so it's like a super effective and then not very effective, makes it normally effective. But it does heal me whenever it uses Vine Whip, which I'm quad resistant to. So I'm not dying to these Bellsprout, but my issue is that I run out of PP, so I need to go heal to get more. You know, until it learns a flying type move, it's gonna be a little tough in the beginning, but that's okay. There are some trainers here in Sprout Tower that do also have Hoot Hoot, but that's not till you get to the upper floors. This, I want to say, Sprout Tower is required. I want to say it's required. Is it? It is required. I'm thinking about it now. It is 100% required. You do have to come through here. It's also really easy, so it's not like I'm fighting 3 level 3 Bellsprouts. Like, honestly. I would not send your Onix out here. Speaking of Onix, the level you get your Onix is the same level you trade your Bellsprout. So if you think that Onix would be difficult to raise, or let's say you caught the Bellsprout, and you're like, oh, okay, I want to raise it for my own. And then it's like level 7 or 8, and you're like, oh, there's an Onix? Onix sounds really cool, and so you trade it over, and that Onix will be level 7 or 8, whatever you decide to trade. We got 1 more Bellsprout, jeez Louise. You know, I'm gonna use a Supersonic. I should be using Supersonic a little more often. You only have 7 more Leech Lives. I can't, come on, man. Really? I just can't win here. Supersonic! That's the 2nd time. I'm gonna break my rule because I'm taking no damage. There we go. 3rd time's the charm. Gosh, I hope so. If it went the 7th time, I'd say 7th time's the charm. But he's confused, so hopefully now he'll hurt himself and save me 1. Aye, there you go. Probably save me 1 PP for Leech Life. No matter what, I gotta go heal anyway. The luck of the draw. What are you gonna do? I think he learns a flying type move at level 9, though. Ooh, that was really good. I'm gonna use another Leech Life. I think he learns Wing Attack this next level. Am I gonna level up? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, jeez. Well, I have enough PP to fight 1 more Bellsprout, so if I find another trainer, I should be okay. If you actually go up, there's an item over here. X Accuracy. X items are items used in battle, similar to like potions and whatnot, that actually boost the stat by 1 stage for that 1 move. This guy's not required. Alrighty, I'm back, and I had to go back and heal. Darius does not learn Wing Attack until like level 27. But he does learn another move at level 12, but it's not a flying type move, and that's okay. We got another item right here. We got a potion, which is pretty good. We're going to go ahead and fight this guy, because these 3 guys are required. We got to fight another 2 sages. 2 of them. There are 3 sages, but only 2 of them are required. Sage Jin. Ma Jin. We got another Bellsprout here, which means we're going to fight... Ooh, this guy's level 6, which means Darius going to get that juicy, juicy experience. So while we're going over these battles, let me tell you what I've been doing for the past year. I have been going to school more. I did graduate back in December with my associate's degree in history. And I'm now attending Cal State San Bernardino for the History and Teaching program, which is good. So this is my first day at Cal State. First, did I just use Supersonic again? No, I used Lisa. So which is really good. So I've been focusing on my schooling, and I do work for the school district as well as a classified substitute. Not a teacher, but like custodian, custodian, clerk, yard duty, whatever. Pays the bills. And I've just been playing a lot of games. Yeah. I unfortunately fell on hard times, I think, after I did the Budokai Tenkaichi 2 Let's Play. I had to sell my whole game collection, unfortunately. But I have been slowly getting it back, and I think it's not that big of a deal. I'm actually enjoying getting all these games back. Cost a lot of money, but that's okay. So we defeated Sage Jin. We gotta fight the next one again anyway. And for games, so, that's what I've been doing. I've been working and going to school. Yeah. For Pokemon games in particular, I wanted, because I had to rebuy them, I was like, you know what, let's make it a little different. So what I've been doing is I'm trying to get a complete Pokedex for not just... I don't want to get, like, for Red, Blue, and Yellow. I don't need a complete Pokedex for all three. It's redundant. There's no reason. So I'm like, you know what, let's get a complete Pokedex on one version. So Yellow. So I would buy Red, Blue, and Yellow, and I would trade and battle and whatnot. I used Supersonic again. I didn't mean to do that. And so I eventually did get a complete Pokedex for Yellow. But I made another rule for myself. I like to make Pokemon games a little more entertaining. I like to use Pokemon that I don't normally use or I've never used before. New Pokemon, So what I did is I made a complete list of Gen 1 Pokemon. Back when I just did Gen 1, now I'm on Gen 3. Of Pokemon that all Pokemon, all 150, just basically their final evolutions though. Like if I used a Venusaur, I obviously used a Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, so I don't need to write those down. But if I already used like a Venusaur, I can't use Venusaur anymore. If I already used Pidgeotto or Pidgeot, can't use Pidgeot anymore. I gotta find something different. And it makes it a lot more difficult because if you use all the early game Pokemon too early, you don't get anything. And my biggest freaking weakness is flying type Pokemon. Because if there's no good flying type Pokemon or nothing decent, you're stuck with having no fly move to go from place to place, which is the worst. This guy's optional, but let's fight him anyway. Let me see how much you trust your Pokemon. I trust him pretty good. Right, he said that guy was a little more difficult. Oh, what's going on here? You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM. But let me say this. You should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. The Pokemon are not tools of war. He claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. He stands to reason. I'd never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Butthead used an escape rope. Okay, well, speaking of that, there's an escape rope right here. And you put it in the item pocket. We'll use that actually a little later. We gotta fight this guy. Darius is actually not in good standing. He has, 2 more uses of Leech Life? So I'm gonna go right back and heal. Alright, so I'm back and healed. I don't remember what he starts with. I want to assume it's a Bellsprout, so I got Darius out in front. So let's go ahead and battle this guy. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People in Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between their Pokemon and you. So we got the last Sage of Sprout Towers. Sage Lee wants to battle. Summoned out a Bellsprout. Fantastic, because that's what I was hoping for. Level 7 Bellsprout. Probably just knows Growth, which boosts his special attack, and what is the... Vine Whip. Jeez, I don't know what I was thinking. But he's confused, and he hurt himself with confusion. Fantastic. That is the whole plan. For these Let's Plays, I'm not using Pokemon I've never used before. I've used a Zubat, I've used a Totodile. I'm not limiting myself. It's already tough as it is. Doing it on my own free time. But yeah, I chose Crystal as my comeback Let's Play game because I figured it is a super simple game to come back to. Everyone liked Crystal growing up. Everyone still likes Crystal. It's still very expensive. And I figured it's like, hey, you know what? It'd be fun. Let's do it. And I liked the Pokemon Let's Play I originally did. I do want to eventually go back to doing all the other games I've been wanting to do. And I'm hoping I'll find the time recently. I also want to do Let's Plays because it just gives me a reason to replay these games I really, really enjoy. Darius grew to level 11. Nice. One more level and he'll learn the next attack I want him to know. Someone out Hoot Hoot. Okay, this time it's time for Bert. Because Darius can't do jack against flying-type Pokemon. I'm actually a little worried for the gym because Bert is kind of low level for the gym. So we're going to use Scratch. That didn't do a lot, but welcome to early game Pokemon, where you just do War of Attrition. Keep using Scratch, Tackle, and eventually you'll win, or lose. He used Foresight. Foresight is a move that there's no reason to use on me. If there is a Ghost-type Pokemon are immune to normal and fighting-type attacks. If a normal or fighting-type Pokemon uses the move Foresight on a Ghost-type and identifies them, knows that, oh, you're a Ghost. Like, yeah, I am. Now, Ghost and fighting-type moves will work on that Pokemon. I have never done it. I have no reason to. Oh, another Bellsprout. But at the same time, Ghost types will not work on normal type Pokemon. So there's Pokemon types and move types. So like, for example, Darius is poison flying. That's his type. So whenever I get attacked, it's going off that move. That move versus the Pokemon type. So when I use the bug type move, Leech Life, it's going off of that move type versus that Pokemon's type. There is also something in this game called Stab, or stands for Same Type Attack Bonus. If you use a move that is the same type as the Pokemon you're using, so if Darius is Poison Flying, if I were to use a Poison or a Flying type move, it would do 1.5 times the normal damage. So let's say it would do 40 damage. If I used a Flying type move, it would now be a 60 damage move. It would be much more. So that's why you want to try to have moves that complement your Pokemon's type. That would be helpful. That would be very helpful. There's a big lull. It's like, how do I complete the sentence? How do I finish? Man, there's just a war of attrition with Darius. I can't wait till he gets his next move. He's going to be also... No, he's not. He's not going to be very helpful for the second gym either. Man, what are you going to do? I do like their names, Bert and Darius. I have no idea why I named these guys these things. But I was thinking of just names off the top of my head. Like, think fast, Josh. Think. You need to plan. You should have planned for these things. But I planned for a bunch of other things, but not the nicknames. I feel like it's actually more fun this way. Bert and Darius. So we won. We beat this guy. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. It's the HM05 Flash. Flash illuminates even the darkest of all places, but to use it out of battle, you need a badge from Violet's gym. Yeah! So, let's use an escape rope real quick, which takes us straight out of this little dungeon. So, there is a difference between TMs and HMs. TMs are technical machines, and HMs are hidden machines. TMs are one-use items that teach your Pokemon a move. HMs are infinite use that teach your Pokemon a move, but you cannot forget that. You cannot delete that move unless you have a specific person you talk to. So if I were to teach a Pokemon I have Flash, I could not take off that move in place for another one. So you might want to go out and catch a Pokemon that is exclusively for learning Flash. Like, I think Bellsprout learns Flash, so if you want to catch a Bellsprout for that, go for it. I don't think Flash, technically speaking, Flash is not required at all. I mean, it makes the game easier if you go through deep, dark dungeons like Dark Cave out to the east of Violet City. But like the Sage Lee said, to use it outside of battle, which is what HMs can do, you need to beat the gym first. So that's actually what we're going to do next time. I don't know how long this is. I'm at 45 minutes, but I feel like I cut out like 20 minutes worth of stuff. We're going to find out. Hopefully it's not like a 30-minute video, so we'll find out. Thank you all for watching. My name is Josh. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.